third day. We were expecting rain today, but we couldn't believe it when we looked out the window and saw blue sky. Once we left the hotel where we were staying, I couldn't stop myself taking photos of the halfpenny bridge. It just looked beautiful in the morning light with the sun glowing underneath those arches. And then I couldn't stop taking photographs of Lechlade from across the Thames. It was a perfect summer view. Then, not long into the walk, we came to St John's Lock, one of many lock keepers' cottages that we passed. There we met Old Father Thames, who was originally commissioned for the Crystal Palace exhibition. And then he reclined gracefully at the source of the Thames until 1974, when he was moved here to Lechlade because of vandalism. He gave us a stern look before we went on our way. This was the first of many pillboxes on day 3. I think we came to 16 of them in all. They were originally built during the Second World War to prevent the invasion of the Nazis up the River Thames, sort of a last-ditch attempt. Most of them are in reasonably good condition. And now the Thames is large enough to require weirs every now and again to control the flow. They provide a handy excuse to stop for a rest anyway. At Radcock Bridge, we stopped for an early bite to eat with our rather fancy tapas that we'd picked up in Lechlade. During the course of the afternoon, the clouds came in and the wind really picked up. At this stage, I thought these trees were literally going to blow down on our heads. There were so many of these lovely, peaceful little areas to sit down. This was my favourite one. And then we arrived at our hotel for the night, the Rose Revived at Newbridge.
Guess what, guys? We've done it.
We've done it! We've done, well, day 3 anyway.
16.25 miles.
16.25 miles. And I feel like I've walked 16.25 miles as well. Oh, no, my legs.
I feel as you've done way more than that.
Oh, my legs really ache today. But I think for me, today has been my favourite so far, because we started off this morning expecting rain, but we had beautiful blue sky and sun as we left Lechlade. And the scenery today has been the best of all the 3 days so far. We've had the Thames like a proper river now, because yesterday, a lot of the day, we didn't see the Thames at all, and the bits we did see, it was sort of thick with reeds. But today it's been like a real, you'd imagine the
proper
Thames.
riverside walk today, basically. Yeah.
And there's been lots of activity. We've passed a few locks, so there's been lovely lock keepers' cottages to look at. And we've seen boats going up and down, a few narrow boats.
And we stopped for a cider on the way.
Yeah, my first... well, I had a half a can of cider a couple of nights ago, but I had a pint of cider in a pub today. A lovely pub by a bridge called Untitled Bridge. So the pub was called the Trout, wasn't it? So yeah, I had a full pint. Very nice cider, I must say. So I had a bit of a spring in my step after that. So...
but we still had best part of 6 months to go after that. So it was like... oof.
the cider was
Here we go.
last ditch effort to give us some energy.
Energy
so,
for the last bit, yeah.
And last night we realised that the hotel we were in last night didn't do breakfast, so we had to scrabble around to find something. So there was a Londis in the middle of Lechlade. Well, the smartest Londis around where we live, and not like the Londis in Lechlade. Honestly,
a la
like
Waitrose.
a deli. So we picked up a pack of tapas, salami with olives and goat's cheese, fresh baguettes. We had some croissants in the room before we left this morning, and we had the tapas on our way. So it was a nice little touch today, wasn't it? But the weather has been absolutely beyond our expectations today. It's been lovely, nice breeze, but no rain, so we haven't had the ponchos out today.
And when we first planned this weeks ago, but when we first checked the weather on Monday, the last weekend, today was going to be hammering down with rain.
Yeah, we were expecting really bad rain yesterday and today, so obviously we had a bit yesterday, but today's been great. So at least a long walk, but the weather was great. And we passed, how many, 16 in all was it? Are those little pill
16,
boxes?
17, yeah, exactly.
Second World War relics up the river. So yeah, quite a few of those. But just generally lovely scenery, varying scenery as well. So we're at this lovely pub now called the Rose Revived. We're staying here the night. Mm-hmm. We're going to go down now and I'm going to have everything on the menu. I'm going to have a starter, a main and a dessert, I think.
And a cider?
No, I don't think I'll have a cider. Stick to my zeros. Okay. Well, maybe I will. Who knows? I've loved this. I just want to keep going. I always do when you do these walks. You want to keep going.
You haven't watched how you walk now at the moment, though?
Yeah. I won't do a video of me walking at the moment. I'm walking like I'm 90. Every step hurts. It really does. But we've had a lovely day. We've been
great day. Okay.
Yeah. See you soon. Bye. Our final day, and it's sunny again. Have you noticed Richard is always way ahead of me? And when he does that, I just slow down even more. Okay, I'm in pain now. This is a long day. Finally, we're on the outskirts of Oxford. We made it to Oxford, didn't we, Richard?
We did.
I don't think today was pleasant like the other days, do you?
You suffered badly.
I suffered badly today.
Yeah.
I really, really hurt. Pretty much from
you
2 hours in. 2 hours in, I didn't think I was going to make it. My feet, I could feel blisters popping up all over my feet. I just ached all over, and I was just miserable, wasn't I?
Yep.
And the problem was today, most of the route was just vast meadows, long straight paths through meadows, not much really interesting to see. We had the Thames beside us, but it just felt like a very, very long day.
We had really strong wind against us as well.
Very windy, so it was buffeting us, it was quite cold.
Dry, but
at least it was dry.
But wind.
Yeah, it was a long day, very hard day. It was 14 miles.
And you had a face like fizz most of it.
And I had a face like fizz most of it. But I think the last couple of miles walking in through the meadows into Oxford, when you knew you were coming to the end, was okay, wasn't it? I perked up a bit there.
You had 2 fruit pastels and then you pulled it.
More than 2. I think you just saw me 2. I think I had half a packet of fruit pastels, which kept me going.
You come alive then.
And a porridge bar. And then we got here to Oxford, and it's like we've been 4 nights in quiet little Thames side quiet pubs, and then we've arrived in the hustle bustle of a city tonight. And we're at this really nice hotel. It's called the Royal Oxford, isn't it? It's like an old railway station
really
hotel.
Nice.
Literally right in the centre. So we got the windows open here, and we're watching all the city life go by. We're far too tired to go out tonight, so we've had a bath, and we had this Lebanese or Middle Eastern takeaway delivered to the hotel. And that's been really zingy and just what we wanted, really. And we also had a bottle of Lanson champagne to celebrate achieving our little walk to Oxford. So I'm pretty shattered now. I think I'll be sleeping very soon.
I hope so.
But just to sign off and say we did it.
We did it.
And we really enjoyed it. And I think tomorrow we'll be able to look back on it in a little bit more, less traumatised.
But realistically, it's been a great way to explore a different part of the country.
Yeah, and countryside you probably wouldn't see because in a car, we've not been near roads or anything for the last few days.
I've been to Cirencester before, I've been to Kemble before, but in the car. And been to Oxford before in the car, but we haven't seen outside of that. The bit in between, you just never see unless you walk in. So it's been really nice. It's been really good. So. And we're going to come back and carry on from Oxford and do the rest of it, aren't we? Don't know when. We'll see how we feel tomorrow. Good morning. It is Saturday morning and we are in Oxford, and we've spent the last hour or so deciding what to do, whether to stay another night. And I think if we could have had another night in this hotel, we would have stayed, because this place is lovely. We've had breakfast brought to our room this morning. That's compulsory. There's no dining room, so you fill in a little form with what you want and they bring it to your room. And the standard of it, it was just like 5-star hotel. It really was. But unfortunately they are full tonight, as are most hotels in Oxford. And we have rather left it last minute. So then we thought, well, why not go into London? The hotels there are ridiculously cheap, aren't they? You know, really cheap. But train tickets are not.
Train tickets home or not. So yeah, we've made the decision. Like, it's a lovely day out there, and it's like I would have loved to have walked around Oxford, but I don't think my feet are up to it today, and we've got to go home at some point. So we've made the decision we're going to get the train home this morning. And since we've been away, Wales obviously is increasingly, more and more of it is in lockdown, so we know we're going home to locking down. But yeah, we've done what we set out to. We came to walk to Oxford, and we've done that, and we're really happy with the walk. Really, looking back, it's been a lovely time, hasn't it? We really loved the walks. We've been so lucky with the weather, and we will come back. Starting place will be Oxford next time. We'll have a proper look around then. But for now we're going to sign off, and yes, I shall put together the story of our 4 days on the video for later in the week. So I hope you enjoy it as much as we have enjoyed walking anyway. And we won't be going too far. I won't be going away in the bongo either, because we're going to be pretty much stuck when we get home, but we'll think of something. But thank you for watching anyway, and we will see you somewhere next time. Bye.
Bye.